be coming out of FARP 9. Here we go. I am getting the live stream going right now.
Fox 3, Daddy! Fox
3! This content is intended for mature audiences. Video may contain foul or offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised. If you'd like to become a member of our flight crew or support the channel, check out our Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the description below.
9. And here we go. Welcome back, Pack. Let me get the chat turned on just in case any of you guys want to chittle-chattle, and hopefully I notice it. Kind of hard to do when you are in the VR sometimes, but let's just go with 60 door gunners, M60 door gunners, and just in case we run across any baddie waddies. Oh, sorry about that. That's a Cap thing to say, and I'm so used to watching Grim Reapers that my apologies, Cap, for taking your one of your sayings. It's just I watch way too many of your videos, so therefore that should almost be a compliment. Let's see. Hopefully my voice attack works the same for the Huey as it does the Gazelle. Hopefully they're set up the same. Let's check here real quick. Show menu, or new command. Show menu. Select 10. Select 5. Select 3. Select 3. Select 4. Load crate. Okay, so all that is the same. Now let's see if the FAQ is the same. Select target. Yep, that looks to be the same, so that is good. Select 12. Over. Alright, so we're good to go there. We're getting the Huey started up here. Like I say, I'm just going to bring the M60 door gunners. Let me see. Last go around, I actually had some Helo on Helo combat. It was bad guys 1 and me 2. So 2 hips came in. I was in the Gazelle. I had only the 20 mil cannon on there. I took out those 2 hips. I messed up real bad on my trip back on one of them at the very end of the server. So I was unable to stop them from capturing FARP 8 because of my mistake. I snuck in. I actually had the initiative and the surprise on a Hind. He was coming in for a landing. I got about 3 or 4 20 mil rounds into him, but not enough to I wasn't hitting in the right spot to where it shut him down, and he ended up taking me out due to my own mistakes in flying. So great job to that Hind pilot on that last round, and let's see what we can do. I looked, and I had some fob crates set up there. Apparently on the restart they got taken out. We are going to set up some more fob crates, and we are going to start deploying stuff at a closer location. That is the intent, and I'm flying this thing like I'm in a Gazelle because I've been flying the Gazelle so much lately. Oh, this thing really needs, the ED really needs to fix the rudder authority on this, not the rudder authority, but rather the anti-torque authority to the left on this Huey. Ever since the upgrade you pretty much have to hold this thing full left rudder on takeoff, no matter what your weight is, and it still just ain't enough. I mean, it's it would be nice for them to balance that out. It's like they upgraded the torque of the main rotor, but did not upgrade the torque of the tail rotor in the coating. So it'd be nice if they could fix that, or unless this is completely realistic to the Huey, then bravo. But me personally, I don't think it doesn't feel as though that would be the case. I kind of like the old Huey flight model much better. It seemed more realistic to me. I like the speed of the new Huey flight model, but that's these are just my opinions. So whatever anybody else thinks, that's totally up to them. We're all allowed to have opinions. So hopefully we are able to get across and get a bunch of stuff done here on the server. So used to flying the Gazelle now and not the Huey. The Gazelle actually flies much smoother and easier than the Huey. Do love the old Huey though. Huey is the shit. I recommend it to anybody, especially new pilots, as their first helicopter, new helicopter pilots, I should say. Because it is a great module to learn on. It used to be even better, but like I say, but I've heard from a few people that whole anti-torque to the, you know, having to do full left rudder pedal is kind of a turn off to them when they've trialed it. So anybody from Eagle Dynamics, if you happen to notice this video, or anybody that's not in Eagle Dynamics that wants to mention it in the forums, or I suppose I should check out the forums and mention that, see what we can do about that, see if there's any plans on fixing this, or if this is actually the way that the Huey actually flies. I don't know any actual Huey pilots, so. But even with that being said, it would be nice to, there's always a balance between realism and fun, and to me, not having any anti-torque ability on the Huey is not fun. So that's one reason why I've been flying it a lot less and less, to be honest with you. Because I actually do really love the Huey, but wonder if my SRS is working after the restart. Of course not. Of course not. God. SRS just really bums me out, man. I'll have to make some changes on the fly here after I get back to the FARP or something. They'll be able to hear me, but I can't hear them. SRS has just been weird. If I use it on Nvidia broadcast, my Nvidia broadcast settings, it'll work once or twice, and then all of a sudden it breaks. But if I take it off of Nvidia broadcast, I can barely hear them anyway, even with the volume turned all the way up on SRS. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to get rid of Nvidia broadcast or something, you know. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe change the settings in my Nvidia broadcast. That might fix it too. I'll try that first, actually. Because I have noise suppression and echo cancellation going on Nvidia broadcasts for the speakers. So maybe that's part of the issue. We shall see, though. We'll find out. I'll try that first after I land. Because I do hate not having voice comms in this game. I hate when people just type. Typity type. It's not... This is not World of... In my opinion, it's not World of Warships. It's not World of Warcraft. It's not an MMO. It is a... Voice is a must on here. Oh, I can't hear you, Orlock. What's going on?
Sorry, I just commanded digital combat typewriting, you know.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear you. You're like a whisper.
I hope I'm not bothering. I don't know. I don't see anybody in the channel.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the Contention server though. I mean, I know you don't have the Syria map.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
how are you doing?
no, not too shabby. And yourself?
So I opened me a alcohol-free beer, you know, chilling after work.
Right. Roger, El Dodger, all of that.
I fly a little bit, you know, train to F-15 a little bit today, the C model.
Right? Yeah.
Why not, you know?
Hell yeah. It's actually a pretty good plane. I mean, hate to say it, but that is probably the best plane to learn on. I didn't think so when I first bought it. I found it was easier for me to originally to be able to click on things instead of just have everything keybinds, and now I'm finding that it's
Jam.
It's actually a damn good plane to learn on. Much better than I really ever would have expected.
So I like the A10.
Yep.
A.
Yep, I need to learn that one too so that I can go out on some A10 runs with people. Either that or just learn my Harrier. But with that being said, the A10's probably easier to learn than the Harrier. The A10A.
A10A? Yeah. I got a Harrier and it was big dilemma because either I'm gonna buy an A10, even though I have Warthog, you know, replica.
Yep. On the A, yep.
And or a Harrier, but I'm like, it's a different. I went for Harrier. I don't know.
It sounds like me and you had about the same process, but my ultimate decision for going with the Harrier over the A10C was because I am a helicopter guy, and I would be able to land at FOBs and rearm and refuel with my guys. You know, if I learned it, which I need to do.
That's cool.
One thing I got to remember with the Harrier, which is one of the big downfalls that I have a lot of times, is when I come in for landings, I want to come in like I'm in a freaking helicopter, and I come in hot, and then I, crash and burn because I come in hot. So.
But if it's crowded, you can just, helicopter it down.
Right?
Go off a little bit. It's pretty cool. What happened to the cook? Cook doesn't work. Maybe they're working on it.
What's that?
I just cannot find the cook server.
Oh. Yeah, unless they make changes on that, I probably won't be on it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's no fun to me is why. I mean, I want to fly helicopters, doesn't necessarily mean that I want to fly attack helicopters all the time, and you just can't do anything utility helicopter wise
like today
on it without going out and
this guy in ST-27, after I dropped some Hellfires on their airfield, ME-24 just shot 80 GM on me, right?
Right.
And he's like, explosion and everything. Okay, he go landed, and I'm like, bam, bam, bam. You know, wiggle. You know, just dropped all the ammunition I had on my wings.
Yep.
And one engine, you know, off, and went straight home. And this guy on SC-27 is like, I'm typing like, hey man, like, what did you shoot? Was it like R60 or was it 8 GM? Like, what did you kill? Like, hit me with? And this guy in SC-27 is like, I don't know what he shot. Maybe it was this ER or it was long range, because I saw like from a long distance. You know, you see this trail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey dude, I have only one engine, just let me, you know, like go home or whatever. I cannot even defend myself in that one engine.
Yeah, it gets stupid.
And he's like, okay, he made a turn, and then he's like, I see him coming guns, you know, but then the server restarted, so I was like, alright.
Right. It gets stupid when all the fixed wings do is just hunt helicopters. I had a great time before server restart here. Hang on one second. New command, drop crate, over, and let me mark it.
Yeah, the F-14, I really, you know, F-14, I want to fly a little bit more.
Yeah.
Do the real stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have it, and I have it, and I don't learn anything about it. It's like, guy's gonna get F-Force. I don't have it, but the guy's gonna get a Force, and who is gonna be your Rio? You know, are you gonna go with George again, or Jester, or
right?
You know.
Well, why is my F10 map being all fucking screwy now? So okay, well, didn't want to give me my line to start with there. Okay, perfect. And then that puts me within 6 miles of there. Yeah, I hear you. Frame rates are a little wonky here. I think I know why. I think I'll change something up, because I was I changed something in one of my settings just to check it out, and now that my frame rates are a little wonky, I'm probably that's probably why, I'm guessing. Matter of fact, let's put this on. Whoops. Over. God, I hate when that happens.
Is there any servers you can recommend for beginner or you know, helicopter pilot, somebody who wants to go into the helicopter flying, or just want to do some PvP maybe, or just missions?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't know. You just gotta kind of dive in and go with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's no helicopters dedicated to like.
No, not really. But like I say, you just gotta kind of dive into a server and go with it. That's about all you can do. God damn. Hate that. All right. Hopefully that fixes it. Probably won't. I'll probably have to restart my headset or something stupid. That's all right. Yeah, not really. You just got to kind of find one that you like I do, and just kind of bear with it. Just kind of bear with it.
I also like when you have a server and the planes are not mixed. You know, like, why is there F-16 on the red side, for example?
Right.
Just,
save all this conversation for tomorrow night. That's part of what it's all about.
Yeah.
On,
I'm gonna be working
on Streaker Swamp. Oh, roger that. Yeah, I don't want to burn up all my conversation points in this live stream though. You know what I mean? That's why yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Oh.
That's why I don't no, you're fine. I would have put it on live stream if I didn't want anybody to just jump in randomly and just talk, but I'm just saying I'm not really going to talk about those talking points tonight or in this stream, because those are the talking points that I have for tomorrow in Streaker Swamp, the new podcast that I am starting every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Central Standard.
It's like midnight here in Norway now, so...
Yeah, I know. You'd have to be up at like 4 in the morning if you wanted to freaking join in on it.
That's
unfortunately. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, that kind of sucks, you know?
Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah, actually it'd be more like 3. I think you're, what, 7 hours ahead of me?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think you're like 7 hours ahead of me. I always forget where my gauges are at in the Huey. I'm always flying the Gazelle now, so...
Yeah, how is the model? You like it?
The Huey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the Huey. I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream here the things I do dislike about it, and those will be talking points eventually in Streaker Swamp too. We'll be talking about modules, their pros and cons. You know, what do you feel should be updated? What do you feel? You know, yada yada yada. Just to make it feel more realistic. You know what I mean? And it's all about perception and all about feel, you know, and these are all, of course, just a person's opinions or multiple people's opinions, you know, so opinions are opinions, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but nobody really wants to hear it, so, but I don't mind farting, so... in front of other people. You know, my motto is the squeaky wheel gets the grease or gets replaced. Either way, I win.
Joke, but I'm not gonna say it, you know, if it's streaming.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. This isn't a family-friendly stream, you know.
Yeah. I heard. I just remember when you was talking about assholes, like, you know, you're not gay if you don't push back, you know.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
All right.
That is pretty funny.
Some helicopters, you know.
Yeah, helicopters are the stuff, that's for certain. They are the way to go.
I saw this advertisement for how you call it, a Chinook. Man, that's gonna be something.
Oh yeah, the Chinook is... I love utility helicopters, I ain't gonna lie, and I'll tell you what, if they had an actual Blackhawk module, I would probably be flying that a majority of the time.
Yeah.
If they had an actual ED, you know, how do you say it? Well, just a paid-for module. I do like the free Blackhawk that they made. What is that over there? Is that a jet or a helicopter? No, they're jets. Okay. I do like the free modules. Don't get me wrong. Problem is with the free modules, when they're good, like the UH-60 and the A4E, you know, they're only in certain servers that are willing to add them. And rightfully so. A person shouldn't have to download a third-party module to be on a server. I mean, you don't have to with the UH-60 or the A4E, but you get some pretty stupid looking shit going on if you don't have it. You know, the A4, you're flying around in a frickin' whatchamacallit, SU-27, and yeah, and then in the I'm being attacked here by a jet, of course. Good. He got taken down by a missile, it looks like. Like one of our air... Looks like somebody's coming in providing cap. And then, of course, you know, the Blackhawk, you'll get a hip with... that says no textures all over it, the little green and whatever with non-rotating rotor blades. And that's what you get when you see a Blackhawk when you don't have the module downloaded. So yeah, like I say, rightfully so, they aren't in the server, in certain servers. One reason I like to use the Gazelle on here as opposed to the Huey is because I do get RWR, so I kind of at least have an inkling of where they're at and where they're coming from, other than the EWR reports.
I have 2 helicopters I really want to fly. One of them is BO-105.
Okay.
7 helicopter. And the other one is the crane, but the crane is probably not combat helicopter, you know, but hey.
Yeah, the sky crane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or a Chinook, you know, and have extinguish some fires.
Right. Yeah, the Chinook's gonna be fun. I would prefer the Blackhawk over the Chinook, but you probably will see me flying the Chinook a shit ton after it gets released.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it'll be... The Huey will be something of the past for the most part, other than the fact that it has such a smaller silhouette, you know. But the speed and flat-out agility of